I want to talk to you guys today about fake flex. Fake flex is rampant on social media. A lot of times you don't even know that it's happening. You're swiping on Instagram, you're swiping on Twitter, you're swiping on TikTok, you're swiping on any one of the social media platforms, and all of a sudden you see something that piques your interest. Whether it's a beautiful woman standing by an expensive car, whether it's a dude flexing his solid gold, diamond encrusted wristwatch, whether it's a Rolex, whether it's a Patek, whether it's a Cartier, it's all flex. It's all flex for the gram. It's all flex to get you to follow them. Half of the time, it's not real. Half of the time, it's not real. I'd venture to say that most of the people that are putting this kind of flex on social media, maybe a few of them are actually making a lot of money. But I think the majority of them are renting these things, buying them, returning them. They're using manufactured spending to buy shit that really piques your interest and gets you on the bandwagon with FOMO, which is fear of missing out. If you don't know what that means, it's a psychological term where somebody posts something or shows you something and then you jump on the bandwagon because you don't want to miss out. That happens to me all the time. People shop in our shopping carts, and we have our shoppers, our buyers out on the streets buying inventory for us. They'll have 5, 10, 12 carts full of shit, and people see what they're buying and they start shopping in their carts. It's called FOMO, fear of missing out. They say, hey, is that on sale? Hey, why are you buying that? Hey, we do it and we're not even doing anything. But people, human nature is concerned with missing out on something, missing out on a good deal, missing out on the next sale, just missing out. And these people prey on that. Who are these people? It's people who are pushing Forex, foreign exchange, guides, and all kinds of other crap. It's people who are pushing info products, such as, follow me and I'll teach you how to use credit to build wealth. It's people who are selling courses on how to get rich using automation services. All of that. All of that. I would probably say 1 out of every 10 is really legit and actually making money. And with that money, spending it on frivolous shit like Rolls Royce, Bentley, high-end cars, fucking cougars, tigers, whatever the hell else you see. They're constantly posting these things on Instagram to get followers, to get clout, because you see that come up in your feed, whether it's Instagram, Twitter, any one of those, and you're like, God damn, this guy must be really fucking cool in real life. He's driving a Lambo. This week he's driving a Tesla. This week he's driving a Porsche. Next week he's driving an R8. He's got a new car every few months, and they're not cheap cars. They're not leased cars. 9 times out of 10, they're rented cars. And it's all for the flex. It's all for the gram. It's all for gaining additional followers so that they can sell them something. They can sell them info products. So they can sell them knowledge. So they can sell them consulting. So they can sell them something and make money off it. Listen, at the end of the day, it's business. It makes sense. As a businessman, as a serial entrepreneur, my job is to always be selling. And that's what I tell my children. ABS. You ask them what that stands for, they know. Always be selling. And it's funny. If you reach out to one of these guys that you follow on social media, it's always like, yeah, I'm willing to help. I feel for the people around me. I want to, help the people around me. You reach out to them. You start a normal conversation, and it'll all turn into some kind of exchange of knowledge for money. At some point, they're going to try to upsell you. Oh, you're interested in learning how to use credit to credit hack travel and get, Airbnb or some other hotel room for 1/10 of what it would normally cost? Bro, I got you. But you're going to have to pay me $1,000 or $2,000 or $6,000 for the information. They get 100 guys paying them. They just made a lot of money, a lot of money. And most of the time, this is knowledge that you can earn or gain yourself. Yes, it would take some work. Yes, it's not an easy way. It's not just like you can go to the library and say, hey, how do I get credit hack? How do I hack my credit? How do I increase my credit score? This is all stuff that takes time. And yes, in some cases, the knowledge that they would give you in exchange for money is a quicker path to getting there. But I just want to validate the fact that this fake flex is all in an effort to win you, your eyeballs, and your wallet to their cause. And it's important that you recognize this because it's happening all the time on social media. It happens to me. I see that it's happening. I understand that it's happening, but it's normal. It's normal human physiology. It's normal human psychology. You react to visual prompts. You see a picture of 5 beautiful girls hanging around some nerdy looking guy, and you're like, wow, what's he got that I don't have? What's he doing that I'm not doing? Why is he succeeding where I'm not succeeding? And that makes you question yourself. And that's the worst thing that you could do. If you're trying to build a business, if you're trying to succeed in life, if you're trying to make yourself the head guy at your company that you work 9 to 5, you need to be focused on everything that you do 100% of the time, each and every day. And unfortunately, social media doesn't help. Because this fake flex, it's out there all the time. And it's very easy for these guys to make up this persona that they want you to believe. And it's very easy for them to rent a Lambo and show you what your life could be like. But it's all smoke and mirrors. Like I said, 1 out of every 10 guys is legit. 1 out of every 10 guys may be doing what he's promising. But the bulk of them are using social media, and pushing you into their funnel. Their funnel is either information that they're selling. Their funnel is some strategy that they're selling. In some cases, they're not even selling their own product. They're selling you affiliate links to some other fucking jackass. And that jackass makes money off of you, and they get a commission for just sending eyeballs to his item. It's that fake flex. You got to make sure that you don't get caught up in that fake flex. Because the minute that you do, it's all over. It's all over. You got to be clear with what's going on. And you'll notice it. It's subtle, right? Like 1 minute you're scrolling and you're like, hey, wow, how is this guy so buff? How come I'm a fat slob and this guy is so buff? And it comes up in your social media stream, and you're like, wow, this guy is built. This guy must be doing something right. This guy's got thousands of followers. This guy's smart, right? And then you start looking at his profile in more depth, and you see that he's selling some kind of info product. He's selling a nutrition product. He's selling a course on how to, look just like him. When 9 times out of 10, he's probably even not naturally sized and shaped correctly. Meaning, he probably took some fucking steroids to get like that. Because there's only a few people who have the genetics to look like baby Arnold Schwarzenegger. The rest of us, we'd have to eat 500 pounds of chicken, 700 eggs a day, no carbs, starch, potatoes, sweet potatoes. You just have to work out 8 hours a day to get even a minimal increase in your body shape and size and mass. That's the truth. Eat every supplement out there. You'd have to work out like a dog, day in and day out, and eat like a dog, day in and day out. You're not hungry? Chicken. You're not hungry? Chicken. You want a snack? Chicken. Eggs. So I just want to point out that there's fake flex everywhere. And you need to not be a sheep, because fake flex is for sheep. It's for people who are gullible. It's for people that don't understand what they want and don't have a plan and don't have goals and just jump from one shiny object to the next. Sheep. I want you every time you see an ad like that to go, bah, because that ad or that social media profile that's posting, a beautiful woman laying on top of a Lambo, she's probably a fucking escort or a prostitute that they hired for $100 to do this because they're going to make $10,000 off of that person who signs up as a sheep. So don't be a sheep because that fake flex is everywhere. If you're unsure, that if it's fake flex or not, 9 times out of 10, it probably is. Don't be gullible. Don't be a sheep. Stay strong. Stay focused. Stay motivated. Come up with goals in your life and just get to the point, get to the goals, win your life. Don't be a